Hey guys, this is VulpixCandy and today I will be giving you a book review on Ash Rain by Corrie Hosking. This book is an Australian debut novel that came out I think in 2004, so it's kind of old. But either way, it is set in Adelaide, Australia. It follows around two women, Dell and Evie, who I thought name was pronounced Evie, Pokemon, obsessed, whatever. For like the whole book I was saying Evie until toward the end I realised it was pronounced Evie. And also Luz, who is Evie's daughter. It is set in both Dell and Evie's point of view and travels between the two a lot. I'm not gonna lie, like it did get very confusing for me. Basically this book is about relationships and the types of love between those relationships. It doesn't fully explain what Dell and Evie are to each other. It leaves it open for you to interpret, and I know I definitely did. But it was annoying that even to the very last page, it never actually told you. It hinted at things, but never gave a definite answer. So Dell, Evie and Luz are kind of in their own little world, not really having too much outside interference. That is until one day Dell meets Pat at a bar, and he kind of eases his way in and changes everything. You really see the emotions rise up, and people get angry, people get hurt, people cry. I'm not going to give anything away, but yeah, and it just becomes quite intense. Throughout the whole book, it focuses on the lives of these two women, but it also kind of backtracks and explains things that happened in their past. Now, Evie is straightforward. You know bits of her past and that all makes sense. However, Dell is a compulsive liar. All you know is that there was a bushfire, but you don't know who, what, when, why, or where. She always has a different story to tell about it, and a different reason, a different series of events, and you never know quite exactly what the truth was. Even in one part of the book, I think she finally does tell the truth, but I didn't trust her, if that makes sense. I still didn't think she was telling the truth when she very may well have been. That kind of annoyed me. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, quite a few things annoyed me in this book. First of all was the fact that I didn't know whether she was telling the truth or not, but at the same time that goes down to a very good character. I think for a character to trick someone who's reading the book, I thought that was kind of ingenious, but you know, that may just be me. Grammatically, what really annoyed me was there was no speech marks. The only thing you could tell where someone was talking was that it was in italics. But in saying that, I thought that was them thinking. For about 2 chapters, I thought they had telepathic powers and they were talking to each other. I honestly had no idea, and then I realised that there were just no speech marks. It really annoyed me. The other thing that annoyed me is that it is in Dell and Evie's point of view. So obviously it's going to need to travel. It wasn't clear when it changed. Sometimes it was really obvious, but a lot of the times it was so confusing because I was reading something that was Dell's point of view thinking it was Evie. It was very confusing and very annoying to have to reread sections with the newfound knowledge that it was the other character. So not knowing what was real and what was real, mainly thanks to Dell. Like I said, that was very annoying, but the story as a whole, I thought it was a very good idea. Like, I really liked the storyline. I loved the characters. I thought they were very unique and all very different, and they definitely all added their own little bits to the story. And I also really loved the descriptive language in this book. Some of it was a bit graphic in some scenes. Nothing too heavy though, because it didn't focus on them. But the way that Hosking described objects or emotions or scenes or even the past, I just thought it was so beautiful. I loved it. It made me love reading her writing, even though there was all the annoying factors to contend with that. But yeah, I gave this book a 3 out of 5. I wanted really badly to give it a 4. The storyline made it a 4, the characters made it a 4, the language made it a 4. the grammar and the confusion, that's what dragged it down to a 3. Okay, so that was my book review. I hope you guys don't mind that they're kind of short, but I think having it short and sweet definitely kind of guarantees that I won't spoil it, because I don't want to spoil any of the books that I review. And if I do, I definitely want to be able to have a big alert, because I hate getting spoiled about books when booktubers don't write that there's a spoiler in the video. So yeah, if you do want to know anything more about this book though, please don't hesitate to comment down below, and I will definitely reply and answer any of the questions that you have. I hope that you give this book a chance if you are interested, because it is a good book. The things that annoyed me may not necessarily annoy you, or they may not even be that noticeable to you. It could have just been me. So definitely don't let my opinion stop you from reading it. So like and subscribe if you would like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.